If you're over 60 and your legs have started to feel weaker, maybe stairs feel steeper, chairs harder to get out of, or walks more tiring, you're not imagining things. But here's what most people get wrong. It's not just aging, it's disuse. As we move less, certain muscle groups quietly switch off. These aren't the big muscles you use for squats or walking. They're the stabilizers, the side movers, the fine-tuners of balance and leg strength. And when these smaller but essential muscles go quiet, everything starts to feel harder. But there's good news. Your body remembers, and just a few targeted movements can turn these systems back on. No gym, no pills, no fancy equipment. In today's short routine, you'll learn 2 overlooked exercises that retrain the exact muscles responsible for side-to-side stability, ankle control, and hip strength. The ones that help you walk confidently, stand up safely, and stay independent. When most people think of strengthening their legs, they focus on the obvious: quads, hamstrings, maybe calves. But the truth is, those big muscles only do part of the job. The real secret to stable, strong legs lies in the neglected stabilizers, especially the ones that move your legs sideways and control your ankles. One of the first muscles to lose function with age is the gluteus medius, which supports your pelvis when you walk or stand on one leg. If this muscle weakens, every step becomes less secure. You sway more, tire faster, and increase your fall risk without realizing it. Equally important are the muscles and nerves in your feet and ankles, the ones that help you adjust on uneven ground or catch yourself if you trip. As we age, or simply wear shoes too often, these systems go dormant. The exercises you'll see today specifically target these hidden support systems. They've been proven in therapy settings and are safe for seniors. They're simple, but they address exactly what most routines miss. Now let's bring them back online, starting with the first movement. Let's begin with one of the most underrated movements for seniors: standing hip abduction with support. This exercise directly targets the muscles on the side of your hips, especially the gluteus medius, which are essential for balance, walking, and getting up from a chair without wobbling. How to do it safely. Stand tall next to a sturdy chair, countertop, or wall. Place one hand lightly on the surface for support. Your feet should be hip-width apart and your posture upright. Chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. Shift your weight slightly onto your inside leg. This is the leg closest to the chair or support. It will act as your stabilizer. Slowly lift your outer leg straight out to the side. Keep your knees straight and toes pointing forward, not up or turned out. You don't need to lift high. Just move within your comfortable range, focusing on control over height. Pause at the top for 1 second, then slowly lower the leg back down with control. Repeat 10 to 15 times, then switch sides. You can perform 1 to 2 sets per side, depending on your comfort level. Start slow and listen to your body. Tips for proper form. Avoid leaning your upper body. Keep your torso steady. Only your legs should be moving. Breathe steadily. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Keep your hand on the support at all times if needed. Balance comes with time. Why this works. This movement strengthens the muscles that stabilize your hips and pelvis. Weakness in this area often leads to poor walking patterns, side-to-side wobbling, and imbalance when standing on one leg, which are all major fall risks. By reactivating the gluteus medius, you create a more secure foundation for every step you take. Over time, this leads to improved gait, better posture, and more confidence walking on uneven surfaces. Progression. As you gain confidence, you can try the movement without holding on, or hold a light ankle weight for extra challenge. But for now, focus on precision and control. Quality over quantity. This exercise is especially valuable if you've noticed difficulty when climbing stairs, stepping sideways, or balancing on one leg. It teaches your brain and body to work together again, safely and efficiently. Now let's move on to our second exercise, which strengthens your side-to-side control while you move. Now that we've activated the outer hips with a static movement, it's time to apply that strength to motion. Our second exercise is called sideways walking with support, and it helps retrain your body to move laterally with confidence, a direction most people rarely practice, but is crucial for fall prevention. How to do it? Stand next to a long counter, handrail, or the back of a sturdy sofa. Keep your posture tall, feet hip-width apart, and your hand lightly resting on the support. Step to the side with your outer leg. Take a small, controlled step to the side, not too wide, and shift your weight onto that foot. Bring your inside foot to follow. Step your other foot to meet the first, returning to your starting stance. Continue stepping sideways for 8 to 10 steps in one direction, then pause and return in the opposite direction. Repeat 2 full passes, resting as needed. Go slow. Focus on control, not speed. Important tips. Keep your toes pointing forward the entire time. Avoid turning your feet outward. Stay upright. Don't lean into your steps. Imagine there's a book on your head. Use the support the entire time. It's not cheating. It's training your brain and feet to reconnect safely. Why this works? When you move sideways, you activate different muscle groups than when walking forward. Most falls don't happen straight ahead. They happen when turning, stepping sideways, or reaching out. This exercise trains your lateral stability, ankle responsiveness, and foot placement accuracy. It also strengthens your ankle and foot muscles, which often get ignored in typical workouts. These muscles help you adjust to uneven ground, curbs, or quick changes in direction. Real-life benefit. Think about stepping to the side to avoid a pet, moving around furniture, or catching your balance if you trip. This drill prepares your body for exactly those moments. It also gently increases coordination and confidence, 2 things that often fade when we avoid movement out of fear. Make it easier or harder. To make it easier, take smaller steps and hold on to the support firmly. To make it more challenging, try placing a light resistance band around your ankles, but only after mastering the form safely. Sideways walking might feel strange at first, but that's the point. We're reminding your nervous system that it can still move, still adjust, and still protect you. Now that we've covered both exercises, let's talk about what happens if you do these consistently, and how quickly you might start to feel stronger and more balanced. You might be wondering, can just 2 simple exercises really make a difference? The answer is absolutely. What matters most is consistency. When you practice these movements daily, even just 5 to 10 minutes a day, you start waking up systems that have been quiet for years, and your body responds faster than you think. Here's what to expect over time. Week 1 to 2, you'll likely feel more aware of how your legs move. That slight instability when turning or stepping sideways? It starts to feel more under control. The muscles in your hips and ankles are beginning to activate again. You might even feel a light burn during or after the exercises. That's a good sign. Week 3 to 4. Your gait feels steadier. You may notice walking becomes more fluid, and daily tasks like standing from a chair or turning in the kitchen feel easier. Most importantly, your confidence starts to build, because now you're doing something about the problem. Week 5 and beyond, these movements become part of your routine. You feel more secure in your steps. Your balance reflexes improve. That fear of falling begins to fade, replaced with a renewed sense of control and energy. This isn't magic. It's how your body works. Muscles respond to activation, nerves reconnect with movement, and your balance system adapts every time you challenge it, just a little. Remember this, you don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to push hard. You just need to show up each day, do the moves with care, and give your body the signal to strengthen. For those who are feeling discouraged by past failures or overwhelmed by complex routines, this is your path forward. These are real, practical, and effective steps you can do right in your home. And if you miss a day, that's okay. Get back on track tomorrow. Progress is never a straight line, but every small effort counts. Imagine 6 weeks from now, feeling more stable, standing taller, moving through your day without the hesitation that held you back before. That future starts with the first step, and you've already taken it. Let's finish up with some final tips A quick recap, and your next step. You've just learned two simple but powerful exercises that target the most neglected areas for seniors. The muscles that stabilize your hips and control your side-to-side movement. These aren't fancy, they're not flashy, but they work, and they work fast when done consistently. Let's quickly recap what we covered. Standing hip abduction with support. Wakes up the gluteus medius, stabilizes the pelvis, and strengthens your ability to stay upright during movement. Sideways. Walking with support. Trains coordination, foot placement, and reaction, helping you stay steady during daily life movements like turning, reaching, or avoiding obstacles. Now, it's your turn to take action. Do this routine 5 days a week. Even if it's just once a day to start, it's far more powerful to do a little daily than a lot once in a while. Track your progress. Notice how it feels to get up from a chair, how your legs respond when you step sideways, or how confident you feel walking across the room. Join the conversation. Comment below, "I'm waking up my legs." Let us know how you're feeling, and share your wins along the way. Watch next. If this routine helped, be sure to check out our follow-up videos with full standing and seated routines, advanced balance drills, and even how to train your feet and ankles directly. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vitality Hub. We're here every week with safe, proven, and empowering movement routines to help you stay strong, steady, and independent at any age. You're not powerless. Your body still listens. Let's keep showing it the way. Stay strong, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next video.